Good morning, Rotor Valley. I'm Tara Bell, and you're watching SVTV. Today is December 22nd, 2016. We are 3 days away from Christmas. The current temperature standing out here on this balmy, clear, beautiful day is 8 degrees. Make sure you bundle up if you're headed to work right now because it's definitely a chilly one. Right now, I'm standing smack in the middle of a very secret Christmas tree forest. And I heard today that Santa Claus is coming to visit, so I'm very excited. Make sure you stay tuned to our show if you want to see Santa. Right now, we're also in the middle of winter solstice. I'm hoping to see the sun very soon. It was a long night, but we're looking forward to a lot more sunshine in the day. Right now, you guys, I'm really excited. Santa is coming soon, but right now, we have some really exciting things to talk about right here on the show today. First of all, everybody's favorite thing is the weather. For today, you can expect a high of 28 degrees and a low of 12. Clear, big, beautiful Idaho skies. And for tomorrow, Friday, high of 26 degrees, low of 23, but they are calling for 5 to 8 inches of that beautiful white stuff that we love to ski. For Saturday, high 29 degrees and low of 18. They are still calling for snow, 1 to 3 inches. And for Sunday, which is Christmas, you can expect a partly cloudy sky, high 22 and a low of 4 degrees. Now in the last 48 hours, we have received 2 inches of that beautiful white stuff, and the last 72 hours, 2.5 inches. On Baldy, we have 83 runs open. All lifts are open and running and fired up. Seattle Ridge and the Bowls opened last weekend. Oh my goodness, it's Santa Claus. Santa!
Ho, ho, ho! My good girl.
Oh, Santa, I'm so glad you came today. Do you know that all the lodges on Baldy are up and running?
Oh, of course. I flew by them on the way here.
How long did it take you to get here?
Well, from the North Pole, you know, it's all of a blink of an eye, really.
Just a quick little blink. How do you fit all those presents in your sleigh?
Well, I have a magic sack, and I like to stuff everything in the sack, and it just happens that way.
I think that's awesome. Now listen,
Yes.
some kids have written us today and they have a bunch of questions for you, so we're gonna dive straight into it.
Let's dive in.
Mackenzie in Seattle wants to know how long it takes you from the North Pole to Seattle.
From the North Pole to Seattle, it takes me about 2 cookies and a cup of cocoa.
Well, that's a lot quicker than I thought.
Well, you know, it depends on how long you eat them.
It's because you're magical.
Yes, very much so.
Wesley in LA would like to know how you make your reindeer fly instead of just eating and walking around.
Oh, right. Well, those cookies that you give me are so delicious. I give cookies to my reindeer.
Oh!
Magical cookies.
I've heard of those magical cookies.
Yes.
They make them fly. Okay, and
It's a great trip we're on.
his sister, Trixie, is curious if you have any children.
I don't have any children with Mrs. Claus. We have a bunch of elves.
Oh,
Yes.
and they're very helpful.
Very helpful.
Okay, that's good, that's good.
Yeah.
Nora in Bellevue wants to know what your favorite thing is for dinner.
I love cookies and carrots.
That's all you eat?
Well, that's my favorite
See,
thing.
this is where his cookies go.
Yes.
Too many
And
cookies
some
for
eggnog.
Santa. So tell me, do you have a very busy schedule for the next 3 days? Or
Well,
just in one night?
We just have to fly back, and I have to check on all the presents for all the kids in this world.
That's a lot of presents.
Lots of presents, and yes, this is a very busy time of year.
It is very busy.
Yes.
Well, we thank you so much for coming today, Santa. I'm so excited that you just surprised me and showed up.
Well, you
I
know,
just love you.
I'm off to the next surprise.
Okay, Santa.
Yes.
Thanks for coming.
Take care. Everyone, be happy. We know who's naughty and who's nice.
That's right, Santa.
Okay.
Have a good day. Be careful flying. All right, you guys, Santa Claus was here right here on SVT. Jumping ahead for just a moment, let's talk about a few events that are going on right here in the Rotor Valley. December 28th, the Ultimate Led Zeppelin Experience, and December 29th, the Super Suckers do play at Whiskey's. And it looks like, you guys, we owe a couple people tickets to that show. Now, the winner of the Zozo tickets is Katrina Collins, and the winner of the Super Sucker tickets, that's hard to say, is Jen May. Congratulations, Katrina and Jen. We'll email your names to Whiskey's, and you can find your tickets right there at the front door for you and a guest. Now, if you want to know how you and a guest can win the last 2 ticket giveaways that we are doing to Micky and the Motorcars and to the New Year's Eve show, well, you guys can go ahead and fill out the link right in our show today. And guess what? I was lucky enough to catch up with Micky and Gary Braun of Micky and the Motorcars way out in the middle of nowhere just a few days ago. Check this out, you guys. It's a quick little teaser about what's coming up next week. a lot of your, I guess, inspiration for riding, where did that come from?
Basically just the same as always, just kind of living life and taking more notes.
Hopefully, just as a musician, you progress over time and get better at whether you're songwriting or playing guitar. Or, I mean, if you're not getting better, you're going backwards, basically, in anything you do, I think.
Out of everywhere in the United States, why here?
I just love Idaho. Grew up here. I just kind of wanted to have my own spot. This was the place that I liked the best out here.
It's a long road to nowhere with 1,000,000 miles to go. I reach for you. I reach for you.
Welcome back, everyone. Woo! That was a blast. There's a lot more coming up this coming week with Micky and the Motorcars and Willie Braun from Reckless Kelly, so make sure you pay very close attention to what we're doing. Now, speaking of doing stuff, let's talk about the events for the weekend. Today at 3 p.m., the Sun Valley Opera House will be screening Warren Miller's Here, There, and Everywhere. I checked this out. This is going to be an awesome ski film, so don't scroll your finger. I'll be right back with more right after this.
What do people really get out of skiing? It really satisfies our innermost urges we have, and that's our constant search for freedom. Why we do whatever we do, as long as you're not in a square box. This building we're in is square, the walls are vertical, and out there, nothing's straight, it's all crooked. I think what I really wanted the most was freedom, and I found it on the side of a hill.
Welcome back, everyone. Now, if that doesn't make you want to get out there and dice up some powder, I don't know what would. Let's talk about what's going on here in the valley a little bit more. Right here in Haley, where I'm standing, Liberty Theater is right down the street, and you can catch a day and night in the Ukraine tonight and tomorrow at 7 o'clock p.m. That's a little bit that's going on in Haley. And on Friday the 23rd at 4 p.m., you can catch the Dark Side of the Moon Winter Solstice Yoga at Zenergy, free to the public. Suggested donations go to the advocates. Jamie Lee Curtis will be signing her new children's book at Iconoclast from 4 o'clock until 6 o'clock p.m. And on Saturday, Christmas Eve, our classic Sun Valley celebration at the outdoor ice rink. Carolers perform at 5:30, ice show at 5:40, the Torchlight Parade, and fireworks around 6 o'clock p.m. Free hot chocolate and cookies. And appearance, Santa's gonna be there too. It's amazing how he gets around everywhere. Hanukkah also begins December 24th this year, and there will be Shabbat services at 6 o'clock p.m. at the Wood River Jewish Community Office in Ketchum. Now, we are very excited to be bringing you our January 12th show from Rotor Run. Those guys are great. They're doing a great thing out there for all the kids and the families here in the valley. They are open and have a full holiday schedule in place for you to take advantage of skiing and tubing under the lights on Christmas Eve. They are open from 12 to 4 on Christmas Day for some family fun. And how awesome is that? Those guys working hard on Christmas so you and your family can get outside and play. Thank you, Rotor Run. All right, folks, we're going to go check out the tree lighting in Sun Valley, which was last weekend, and also some great festivities that are going on. I'll be right back after that. Lots of Christmas spirit right here in the Rotor Valley. Whether you're in Bellevue, Haley, Ketchum, or Sun Valley, there's some awesome things to see. Lots of people getting out there. Santa Claus is everywhere, and everything is gorgeous this time of year. Like I said, it's a beautiful blue Sun Valley, Idaho day today. Right now, the current temperature is 8 degrees. Remember, please subscribe to our page if you want to keep getting our shows and checking out what we're doing here in the Valley, and encourage all your friends to do the same. Make sure you keep a very close eye on what we're doing here at SVTV. We have a full interview with Micky and the Motorcars, and also next week, Willie Braun from Reckless Kelly will be playing a little bit of music for us just to keep that holiday cheer moving forward, and we'll be featuring Glitz and Glam for our New Year's show on the 29th. I'm Tara Bell, you're watching SVTV. Happy holidays, everyone.